the intro.
Hey.
Okay, this is the official intro, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video game matchup between Papa John's and Eclipse, two really excellent teams at the video game Left 4 Dead 2 competitive gaming. Ninja and I are casting this match. My name is Killytoy. That's K-I-L-L-Y-T-O-Y. Killytoy. And Ninja, N-I-N-G-A. And this is a video game matchup, a professional gaming match against two teams that are heavily competitive, and they are very good. For anybody that is out there in the viewing community on Twitch, if you are new to the competitive Left 4 Dead 2 scene, let me get you introduced to competitive Left 4 Dead 2. This is the one-stop shop for the best players in the video game. If you think you're good at expert campaign mode or whatever you play, think again. This is where the real players play, and if you think you're good, you better start taking some notes, because my friends, this is good. And they're coming out of the train, and an attack's coming, and I have no sound. There's a charger and a smoker combo, and that guy just took a ton of damage. Nagy taking a ton of damage. He did not know what was coming, and the boomer decided not to go in because he did not want to go in. There's no way he was going to get a spawn.
We got a pretty early spawn, so maybe he's waiting for the tank to spawn up. I don't know.
Dude, my sound's not working, Ninja. There's no way I can cast without it. Oh, the boom gets a boom on Rochelle. Rochelle, Ram Mountain just got boomed. I cannot believe all that practice he got boomed, but he managed to get sniped from the rooftop. The tank is now up in impulse as a fag, and he is coming in hard. Where's he at? He's coming in. He's getting in the car. He's going to move this car up ever so slightly because he wants to get as many hittables as possible. These survivors are packed back by their spawn point, and if this tank could get this car in, oh my goodness, he could do several drive-bys. There's no telling what he could do with this car. No, he's going over the fence. He's going to climb on top of the roof. Impulse is a fag. He's going to go up here and probably throw some rocks while his spawns does some. No, he's going back over the fence. Ninja, what strategy is this? Is he going to throw rocks?
He's probably going to get a hit in. Probably going to throw some rocks. Hit's going in right now. Pull get cleared. Charge still up. No rock landing. Charge does land for 1 pound. And apparently this rock is not going to do anything at all. So we have still on first pass, 40%. Probably going to look for sight. But the survivor's going to try to stop doing that right now.
Wow, he threw a curve rock. It didn't manage to hit anybody. It was an impressive job by the survivors not getting hit by that. That rock did hit the tree, but that tree did not fall over. Impressive job by that tree not falling over. This tank is taking a good amount of chip right now. He's taking about 1/20th of his HP. That is a lot of damage, but he's going to go for another rock. Will he land it? He goes for the curve rock. He misses. That guy just dodged it. Are you kidding me? Impressive footwork by that survivor that was sitting up there. But he's just taking so much chips. Hunter's coming in, though. This could be the distraction he needs. The smoker gets a pull, goes for the rock, but he misses. The footwork is incredible on these survivors, and they skeet that Hunter as well. Another curve rock. Couldn't land. No! There is nothing this tank can do. His curve rocks are not hitting. There is nothing this tank can do, and he's going to take so much damage, he's going to have to run. Impulse is a fag. It's really getting lit up right now.
Unfortunate miss. Unfortunate miss rocks there. He had it set up for him. That smoke, I don't know if they just missed the timing, but definitely missed out on some rocks going in. But it looks like this tank is going to have to commit here. 30% health. Looks like he's going to just get mowed down. SI finally coming in, but this tank is dead.
He might get the car. No, the car hits a sign. The thinnest sign you've ever seen. What is this sign right here? It is so thin I can't even see what it says because it keeps turning. No, there's actually nothing. I don't know what the hell this is, but it stopped that car entirely. That survivor just got saved by that sign. That could have been an in cap, but still, that tank had no HP when he committed. He only got a single punch, but he got wrecked by Eclipse. Good job on Eclipse. They have green HP all over the place. I can't believe how much green I'm seeing.
Great start for Team Eclipse. Really not that much damage going on at all, but the hit is going in right now. Boom landing on one. Hunter looking for a hunt, and Spit misses, unfortunately.
You just saw it right here, folks. Coach AK Nagy just got pounced. It wasn't a DP, though, so good for him, because that would have been embarrassing. His friends would have been making fun of him for hours, days, possibly months. Could have gone in a frag video, but it wasn't a DP. He avoided the DP, but he still got pounced, so that's pretty embarrassing. He missed the M2. M2 is so easy to get, but he missed it. Nagy, embarrassing. Wow.
Hey,
still,
Hunters cannot be...
Right now.
Hunters are not M2'd in this config. By the way...
Just in, folks. I just figured out you can't M2. I'm glad I'm not playing this config because there's no way I could win because M2 is my favorite thing to do. This jockey's coming in though, and he lands on Coach, but here comes the Charger. He tries to get a jump punch, but he gets killed instantly. Impulse is a fag, it's a boomer. Will he come in for the rocket boom? He tries, but he misses. He's going to hold out. He might be able to go up onto this gas station and get a boom. I'm not quite sure. These survivors are probably going to look for it, though. They're looking for pills. They're looking for pills, and Impulse is a fag. Is going up top with this boomer. Is he going to get the rocket boom? This is all that we want to know right now.
Will he get the rocket boom? He's looking around. He is not finding the spawn he wants. But survivors do choose to take the event back here. We have a hit up. Hunter, Spitter, Boomer not getting anything at all. And a Charger spawning real far away. Will anything land? We do not have anything land. Oh! We have the level going out. But yeah, survivors are choosing to take the hit out here. Right near the safe room. It's pretty safe. Horde should be down here any second now, and they will move ahead to the boat.
Impressive safe room camping. These survivors have really been practicing. They must have been playing a lot of campaign. Impressive strats right here. We even got a survivor on top of this light pole, clearly blocking all of the spawns, not giving the infected any chance to spawn at all. Ooh, had to burp. Impressive. The survivors are baiting this attack right now. That is the best strategy they could possibly do right now, because if these infected get good spawn, here comes the Smoker and Charger. They're going for the 1-2 punch, but the Charger and Smoker gets slayed. The jockey does land into Shell though. Ram Mountain getting carried away into the Common Infected. The Common Infected unleashed a tremendous amount of damage. I can't believe how much damage those Common Infected just did. Luckily, his team was there to get the clears just in time. There's about 20 Common Infected, and within a couple of shots, all of those Common Infected were headshotted. Oh, impressive clearing by the Eclipse team member.
Dude, no one's bleeding. It's pretty close though. We have survivors at right near the slow health. But yeah, they're continuing to moving. Another hit coming up. We have a Hunter, Jockey, Charger moving in. We have Spit behind. Will anything land? We got a Jockey landing, Hunter landing. Charger misses. We have a Spit on the Hunted. Damage going out. We have 2 slow now. 2 are gonna have to pop some pills and take this boat ride.
Wow, we do have 2 confirmed slow survivors. That is Coach and Rochelle, both the black survivors. Coincidence? Probably not. And that is played by Ram Mountain and Nagi. They both got really tricked by those SI attacks right there. The Jockey landed, got a DP from the roof, and got some good damage. Now they're both slow. They need to be careful. They're probably not going to take their pills for a long time because they do not want to waste their pills. They are in the event, though, because they did choose to camp at the safe room, so their event was ready. They didn't have to worry about a death charge at all. And these infected really need to set up for a good attack when this ferry gets across, because if they don't get a death charge, these survivors are going to get a ton of health bonus.
It's zombies now.
Still a lot of bonus. We're looking at a, what is it, 733. Oh my god, I forgot that it's EQ. There's different bonus going on. But they're sitting at about a 733 bonus right now.
That is incredible. They did a really good job with the tank. They just need to keep it up. If Team Eclipse can keep up what they've been doing and leave Dusty with all the green HP that he has, they could get to the safe room with a lot of health bonus, and that would be super good for them. Team Papa John's needs to unleash the pepperoni on these survivors, because if they do not, they're going to get... Oh no! 100 pounces Dawkins! Someone better save Dawkins quick. He get clear. There's a smoker on the roof. Gets the instant smoke, but he gets cleared right away. The Jockey doesn't stand a chance. Gets punched in the face, and Dawkins whips out the melee weapon to kill all the common infected that go to him. Not a chance.
There is a witch up ahead. Where is she? Let's try to find her. Oh, she's in a terrible spot. She's underneath the deck. Looks like they're going to try to get her right now. We have the crown going in. Easy crown. Jesus Christ.
Oh, impressive crown. They must have been practicing. Usually you can't get the one-shot kill on the witch unless you've been practicing a lot, and they got it. They achieved it. They've been preparing for this match for weeks, maybe months, and they did a great job getting that crown. But are they ready for this Papa John's attack after? Oh no, Rochelle gets pulled and gets cleared instantly. Charge comes in, gets Rochelle again, and there's a pounce on Dawkins. Oh no! And the spit lands on the charging victim. Ram Mountain, aka Rochelle, is going to go down. No, narrowly escapes and takes her pills. Impressive. So lucky that that spit did not kill him, but they're going to make their way to the safe room right now. They might be able to rush there before the spawns get up. No, the spawns will be up, so they have to watch out for one more attack, but Dusty has so much HP right now, infinity HP in fact. If they do not attack Dusty, their health bonus is going to be fantastic.
99 HP on Dusty. Hit is going in. They're trying to get it before they go in. Jockey does land. Hunter's in. Smoker still gets a pull as well. Little ticks of damage going out, but still ultimately looks like they're going to have a score.
Oh my god, Ninja! The survivors have a score! They got a score! They made it!
1084 is going to go out for Team Eclipse. What do you? Let's hear your opinion about Swamp Fever, because I absolutely hate Swamp Fever. It's the worst fucking. It's the worst.
I don't hate Swamp Fever. I like it because it's different. It's got some water. It's got some trees.
It's too open for me, man. It's too open.
It's like the Blood Harvest of Left 4 Dead 2.
The Blood Harvest of Left 4 Dead 2.
I think it's underrated. I enjoy it. I think there could be some more trees, some more bushes, maybe some more water. But all in all, it's not a bad campaign. I think it's, you know, it's got less maps. So, you know, if you play it, it takes less time to complete. So that's a plus. You know, usually if you play a game on this, you know, in Left 4 Dead 2, it takes like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. You know, 3.5 if you're playing against people that bait for 10 hours. But I mean, this is just the perfect map. It's got everything you want. It's got bushes, it's got water, and it takes, you know, maybe a half hour to an hour to complete. And a charge lands! No! Stole it! The charge is gonna punch it though. Ellis is getting beat. Papa Presto is getting beat. Oh no! Survivors are triple boom! And Presto, aka Ellis, taking so much charger damage right there. That triple boom was impressive. Very nice attack by the infected. Eclipse initiating this map with a really solid attack.
Yeah, solid hit. That's exactly what you want before this early tank fight. Someone who is down to 7 HP. Gonna have to pop those pills soon. Jockey is going in the back. Tank is up in the hands of Ramirez.
Oh, the survivors are going to have to be very careful. They're playing against a Mexican tank. This tank is known to throw tortilla chips at a high velocity speed for maximum damage points. And the infected team have the advantage right now because they have one survivor with low HP. If he doesn't take his pills, he is slow, making him vulnerable to SI attack. He needs to be absolutely careful. I would ghost out and hide somewhere where they could not find me, possibly in the train car. That would be a pretty safe place. Ram Mountain, just chilling on the mountain, waiting for his SI to go in. He's going to come in for the rock. He gets the underhand rock. Will it land? No, it barely misses. And his SI's coming in 100 lands of pounds. This is his time to land a rock on Coach. And here it comes. No, he barely misses, but there is an in-cap survivor. Papa Presto was too full on that Papa John's pizza, and he is incapacitated currently.
Reloading.
Definitely loaded up on the pizza. Felt a little slow. Went down. Tank's still on first pass. Got a good amount of health. It's gonna be an interesting tank fight. Here we go. Here we got another hit coming up.
A ridiculous rock tank. The boomer coming in with the stumble, landing on 2 survivors. There are 2 boom survivors and a rocket charge, getting a charge on the gas station. If this tank throws a rock at the gas pump, this could be game over for that survivor. No, goes right over, but he gets the rock that he needs, so he still has first pass, and he's going to throw some more rocks while the survivor's distracted. Very nice work by the infected team, landing their tank a rock.
Survivors choosing to move forward. Do you remember if he hit that hittable up forward at all? Or is the hittable still back there? I'm not sure.
I don't think he hit the hittable at all. He just went straight in, and the tank is in pursuit. The survivors are pushing forward. This is dangerous for the survivors if they do not play their cards right. Oh, and they popped the boomer. This is good for the survivors. They wanted to pop that boomer. That tank needs to get out quick before it takes a lot of damage points. Here comes the current rock. Ellis, watch out. No, he dodges it. Impressive footwork by Ellis.
Survivors are, I feel like they're unsure what they want to do, if they want to move forward. Apparently they're just looking for some LOS here. Hits can be up here any second. Ramirez still at 68%, great health on the tank, and it's going to be interesting. They're going to go back.
Yeah, the tank is still on first pass. He's got 20% left. He needs to get another rock so he can play a rock tank for days. His SI need to give him something right now, and they are preparing. The survivors need to watch out because an SI attack is imminent. We got a charger and a hunter. Oh no, here he comes! Incoming!
Rock does miss, smoke gets on, everything is cleared. Survivors are gonna have to get LOS here right now if they want anything to do with killing this tank.
Impressive! The survivors are currently LOSing the tank. What that means is that they're hiding so the tank cannot see them. Because if the tank can see them, guess what? That means he doesn't lose rage. If he doesn't lose rage, he maintains control for a long period of time. They do not want the tank to maintain control for a long period of time because they want the tank to die or go AI or both simultaneously. So the tank is now at 20%. Still, he is holding the range, and oh my god, the boomer somehow landed. Got a sniper boom onto Nick. Impressive work by that boomer, landing that boomer, which makes the comments come in because of that boomer. And a rock lands on the boom survivor. Nick didn't see it coming because he was boomer bowed from that boomer, that boom, from that one spot.
I'm laughing too hard to really care about anything right now. But the tank is still on first pass, 65 health, full frustration. These survivors are really getting worried here.
The survivors are back and forth, back and forth. They're not sure what to do. The tank is in control, still has 100% rage on first pass, and the survivors are putting themselves in a sticky situation right now. If the tank can commit with the boom right now, this could be dangerous beans for these survivors. But the survivors are going to keep pushing forward. They better be careful. They better watch these spawns because, oh no, they did the old fakeroo. They're going to push the tank now. But the tank can get on a roof here. He can hide in the trees. This is not favorable to the survivors. The tank has the environment to work with, and he has plenty of places to hide. He can play hide and seek and throw rocks. This is dangerous. Survivor, oh, he skeets the rock, impressive. Instant pull on Rochelle into the boom, and the double charge. Impressive double charge. Will a tank land a rock? He does onto Coach. Impulse eating that rock because he was distracted. Impressive work by Team ECLIP.
There is a car still in play up here in the front. It would be awesome if the tank decides to go play with that. They are not in a good position right now. Horde seems to be clear. They decide to move forward. Tank probably is going to hit this car. But the survivors are running into some common right now.
He might continue to play his rock tank. He is loving it. He is still on first pass. He does not want to commit. He just want to keep chipping away at the survivors, which is good because if you look at their health points right now, they are doing much better than on their when they played survivors. They did way better. That's all I'm saying. And if you look at the survivors' current health bonus, wow, it's not even close to Team ECLIPS's when they played survivors. So as it stands, the tank fight is still going on, and their health is very, very low. This is not looking good for the survivors. They need to slay this tank right now with instant headshot kills, or else.
Yes, they do need some headshot kills. The bonus is down to 418. Tank's going in for a rock. Hit is in right now. Looks like they almost wanted to go for a death charge right there, but yeah, they ultimately Hit's getting shut down. Tank's still up, getting some rock throws in. Still's on first pass. Looks like he's finally getting his first pass.
And you know, he could push in right now with spawns, and if he can get in quick enough, he can get some serious multis in this enclosed area. The survivors are going to need to be very cautious right here because this could be dangerous. Oh, and they saw it coming. The tank was coming. They pushed outside. Good work on them, but they still have to be careful of a death charge if they're trying to wait the tank outside, because if they have a smoker and a charger, that could spell disaster. And the tank is committing. He's going for the curve rock. He gets it. No, he doesn't. The hunter gets his target, but that's okay. He ends up getting out, but the tank is going to go AI very soon. Will they decide to go AI tank, or will he commit with 15% health? He is committing. He goes for the curve rock, but he gets killed before then. But the survivors have no pills left, and they are living. They are living. They still have this event. Oh my goodness. Ninja, they are in pain right now.
That was one of the longest tank fights I've seen in a long time.
You don't see those too often.
You don't see those too often. But yeah, great tank in the hands of Ramirez. Really did a great job. We do have a down outside right now. Let's see if the infected will be able to work off that.
Papa Presto getting in kept outside. That is dangerous because it's going to be hard to get a pickup because the infected could just spawn from anywhere. Behind the fence, on the roof, behind the tree, anywhere. Oh, they're going for the pickup. The infected need to capitalize while the comments come in. No, they're coming in. They're coming in. There might be a death charge. No, the charge gets cleared instantly. That was close.
Close call. Probably going to have to take at least one more hit inside of this area before they have to make their way over there to the boat. But there is bleeding. There's no more pills. They're not looking good right now.
Oh my goodness, I am not confident that the survivors have what it takes to make it right now. There is just not enough HP and not enough pills within grasp for the survivors to be able to make it to the safe room at this point. The infected just keep going and going and going and dishing out the damage over and over and over again with their damage points. The survivors, no, the spit comes in. Watch out, Ellis. Ellis is killed. Now confirmed kill, but now the chargers on Jake. Jake is now down. The survivors are getting chipped up or picked off one by one, and the charger's still going. He finally gets killed. Lucky Dog in capped. Poor Lucky Dog. Impulse better watch out because his HP is low and this jockey is thirsty. He comes in and gets M2'd by Coach. Impressive work.
Does land that scratch, but does not get Coach down. Very, very close. Nice try on the jockey. But yeah, it looks like they are going to be able to get inside this wonderful boat here across and make it across. But I don't think they're going to make it too far. What do you think, Killtoy?
I don't think so. I think this next attack could be the end for survivors. Team Papa John's is about to get served up with a huge dosing of mozzarella cheese after they get to the other side of this ferry ride. And, you know, there's just not... Wow, impressive. Impressive strategies here coming out from Team Eclipse. This first map so far has been quite the doozy. They played a strong Survivor, and they're playing a strong Infected. Impulse is down. Friendly Fire is out on the field. I cannot believe what I'm seeing, and now they are just trolling him. They're pretending to pick him up. They need to hurry and get him up, though, because the ferry ride is almost over.
The ferry ride is almost over. They have a hit up. They're a little scared right now. We have a Boomer going, missing it. Charger spawned up with a Hunter. And a Spitter not spawned up yet. Looks like they're just kind of waiting and wanting to come out a little bit. I'm hoping for a death charge. What do you think?
Oh my god, there might be a DP incoming. The DP barely misses Coach. Lands. And Coach hits the ferry. He tries to push the ferry back across the water, but it doesn't work. That was changed in the latest patch. I'm sorry, Charger, you were misinformed. They almost got the ferry pushed back across the river, but it didn't work. But the Infected, they are still in a really good position right now. If they just focus their attack and go in at the same time and not try to get DPs, they are sure to kill these guys. And although the jockey is camping the witch, these survivors need to be careful to avoid this witch at all costs, or else it could be the end of them. And there's an in cap and a pounce, a separation pounce. Lucky Dog is boomed. Will he be able to get the clear even though he's blind? He's trying, but it's so hard to see when you're boomed. He gets the clear with the double pistols, but he's the only survivor left. And there's a jockey. He's coming in. He's spooking him from the bushes. He's just waiting for his moment to come in. Is he going to come in? No, he's faking it. He's going for the fake it. And now he comes in, but he gets down. Oh.
There are so many comments going in right now. He does get the clear on the jockey. Oh, but the Charger is there to end the round for Team Better Ingredients. Better Pizza? Is that what it is? Better
Papa
Pizza,
John's.
Better Papa? Yeah, but they're not Papa John's. They're not Papa
Better
John's.
Pizza.
But that's not their name?
PJs.
PJs. But yeah, that was an interesting round. Eclipse definitely had the upper hand there. Their tank fight was insane. But yeah, Better Ingredients just could not get enough damage with their tank. Nothing compared to what Team Eclipse had.
Their ingredients were not good enough on that map, Ninja.
You could try to cover yourself in mud. We're definitely not short on that.
They really better step up their game on map 2 because look at that point spread. Oh my god. That's almost 700 points in favor of Team Eclipse. That is a lot of points going into map 2. So if the survivors or if Team Papa John's does not really step up their game and really dish out some heavy doses of pepperoni pizza, these infected team here, Team Eclipse, is going to just roll over them. I mean, if they do the same thing they did on map 1 on map 2, they are sure to win this match.
There is a 30% tank. We will see whether it'll be back in this general area or up ahead. Hopefully for Team PJs, they will take it in this area. I feel it's a little bit more dangerous. The second area is pretty open and pretty easy to kill a tank. We shall see. Hit is not going in yet.
It's really spooky with all this water because let me tell you, that slowdown is dangerous for survivors. It is extremely dangerous.
In EQ, there is no water slowdown.
There's no water slowdown, guys. And the wind, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. Dawkins just got gangbanged by every SI plus the witch. Witch didn't get the in cap, but Dawkins still gets in cap from all of the SI. Every single SI aiming for Dawkins. Wow, I do not know what just happened. Now he's drowning.
Witch does not do full damage with a swipe. She does like 40 or 50% damage in EQ as well. So
this config is way meta. I don't even know what's going on after.
Yeah, there's some differences compared to the pro mod.
I'd say so. And another attack's coming in. Watch out! That Charger just went and the Spitter gets skeeted. Wow, impressive skeet on that Spitter. Really good aim by the survivors there, killing that Spitter. I can't believe what I just saw. And the tank is now up in the hands of Impulse. Impulse has the tank. First map was Impulse as a fag, second map is Impulse. So let's see how the Impulse does with tank on map 2. They are doing good so far with Dawkins already bleeding out. If they play a really solid rock tank here, they could do a lot of damage to Team Eclipse.
Yeah, really important that they have at least one bleeding out. But this tank, at least in pro mod's pretty tough to get a lot of damage in. Hit is going in, Charger is in, Hunter dead. Rock going out, gonna get skeeted. Survivors are gonna probably choose to push the tank. There is one boom going out. But yeah, they're gonna put some pressure here on the tank. He's gonna back up. Hopefully for the survivors, they will get a pass out of this. We will see. Survivors are pushing even more. Looks like Impulse is trying to get in. He is pushing further in, trying to split the survivors, but his support is not up yet. Hit is beginning to come in. We have a Hunter coming in. Impulse still not getting any hits yet. Hunter getting cleared. Jockey going in. There's a Smoker going to hopefully pull someone else, get some separation, but this tank is already at 2% and it is dead. That is the end of that tank fight. Impulse getting destroyed. What do you think about that? Kill a toy? Kill a toy? Seems to not be there. I guess we'll continue this. Survivors are pushing very fast, trying to get through all these common. Usually you can get caught up in a lot of common, but survivors are choosing to just push right through. All the common seem to be behind. We have another hit up here in the hands of Team Better Pizza. Boom going to land a 2 boom. Charger going in, getting destroyed. Spitter looking for something to spit on, but really not landing on anything. Jockey getting M2'd and killed. Survivors are just going to continue to push and push and push. Lot of map being pushed through super easy in the hands of Team ECLIP5E. Still only Dawkins having any real damage done. A lot of bonus. Still we're looking at a 745 points for Team ECLIP5E. Another hit ready to go in. Looks like they're going to try to do a pull back, work off that. We have a Hunter spawned up. Survivors are they're moving so fast. The water just doesn't do anything to the survivors here in EQ, but a hit is going in. We got a 1 boom, Hunter landing, Spit going out. Smoker just getting destroyed by the scout here.
Wee-oo! Somebody call a ambulance. What did I miss? This tank's already dead. They're in the safe room. I was gone for 2 minutes top.
Yeah, dude, they literally just pooped on the tank. It wasn't a long tank at all. They put a lot of pressure on the tank. He decided to go in and ultimately got destroyed. And the survivors decided to push through basically the entire map without a single solid hit landing.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here. This has got to be some kind of prank. Is this a fucking prank, Ninja? I just came back after 2 minutes of peeing, and what do I see here? I see survivors with a tremendous amount of HP, and they're already at the safe room. What? Did I blink? What happened?
ECLIP5E just absolutely owned as survivors and pushed through everything PJs had to offer.
I can't even. No, there's no way, dude. There's like an event. There's a
dude. They pushed through it. Dude, they pushed right through it.
There's some bushes as well. I can't believe. There's no way. Did I fall asleep? Did I come back 30 minutes later? What happened?
All right, we pranked you.
I can't believe it. What a prank, dude!
It's the face, man.
Well, all I can say is, wow, if you're looking at the scoreboard right now, that's like a 2,000 point spread before their round. And the Boomer gets a double boom while they're in the safe room. Nick gets stumbled back in. Impressive. The survivors are going to have to hold out right now because there's a tremendous amount of common infected coming in. If they were to push out right now, they would get swarmed by these common infected, and they would surely die. There are way too many common infected. When you get boomed, you better hold crouch, and you better hold M2, and you better pray to your God because there's no way you can survive on your own.
I'm praying for the survivors right now. They need to make up a lot of points right now. And there is that witch up. We will see here what they're going to try to do. The witch is up here in the front. They have a Hunter on it with a Spitter right behind. We have a Charger setting up behind. Killing some commons, trying to clear out some ruin. Looks like Rochelle. They're waiting back. They're a little spooked right now.
This might be it. The witch is getting.
Oh, they're looking for that jockey.
They want to kill the SI. They get the kill. They get the kill. The witch is pretty aggro right now, so they need to hurry up and back off and hide so the witch does not start to run at them because oh, they pull the witch. Here comes the Hunter. Charges come from behind. Misses. The Hunter tries to come in, tries to land, but goes into the tree and gets stuck, and the witch gets killed. Impressive work by the survivors. They need to keep that up if they want to survive this map and make back some points that they desperately need.
Yeah, Rochelle had a clutch crown there. Not really a lot of damage going out. There's some spit damage, but really nothing going out. Tank is going to be up here in the hands of Dusty. Very solid tank here. Let's see here what ECLIP5E is going to do with their tank.
I'm hoping that it's a little bit longer of a tank than the one that was previous because boy, I missed that. instantly. I was gone for 2 minutes and it was done and over with, and they were already finished with the map. I cannot believe it. So hopefully this tank makes him a little bit more interesting. He's going to do a little bit of rock tanking. He's going to throw some rocks in these bushes here while the Commandant or the Infected try to get in. Will this boom land? He does land on Ellis. Ellis didn't stand a chance because he got pounced. Now he's going to get swarmed by Commandant Infected. He better get help from his team or else he could get incapacitated by this horde.
Survivors are choosing to get some LOS going here. It's very important in this tank. You really want to get that LOS going. You do not want to have a rock tank go for too long. But they're putting some pressure on the tank.
Longer than too long, it could be way too long.
Very true. Hit is up. Tank is going to look for another rock again. Still on first pass. Oh my god, he's still at 90% frustration. Didn't even realize that. Hunter lands. Charger misses. Jockey doesn't quite land on anything. Nothing really landing there. Tank's going to be pushed, and he's going to have to back up here.
Yeah, the Survivors doing a really good job so far. They're shutting down all these attacks, and they're not letting the tank land any rocks, and they are pushing the tank back to his home turf. The tank is going to try to get some rocks right now because he's getting swarmed by these Survivors. The Survivors need to be careful, though, because a curved rock could spell disaster. Here it comes, but no, it gets skeeted. Impressive work by the Survivors. They need to keep it up. They are stepping up their game right now.
Close pull rock there going out. We're able to clear it. Another rock going out. Going to get skeeted. It's not really going it. Nothing's really landing. We're still on first pass. 55%. They're going to get some more pressure on this tank. Hopefully for the Infected, they're going to land a rock here. But it's looking really nice for these Survivors here.
Yeah, they keep killing all of these rocks. This poor tank is landing so many close rocks, but it keeps getting destroyed right in the Survivors' faces because they are doing a good job of skeeting these rocks. That is very important when facing a tank, because if you don't skeet the rock will do damage and will allow the tank to play a tank longer.
Another hit going out. We have a Charger, Boomer, Jockey, Charger landing. Jockey's still jumping around, not really landing anything. Looks like they're going to push this tank. Still no rocks landing for this tank. Down to 30%, putting some pressure on him. Another rock going to go out.
To manage a lot of damage right now. Oh, he lands a rock finally. Rochelle eats a rock finally after all that hard work. All that hard work finally paid off. The tank landed a rock and another rock. Now the rocks are being dished out. When the tank gets below 50 HP, he starts to be able to throw rocks a lot more accurately. So these Survivors need to be careful.
That is not a true statement. Rocks do not land any more accurately when you...
Yeah, proof is in the pudding, buddy. 3 rocks have landed since he's gone under 50% HP. This tank is dishing them out. The Survivors need to be absolutely careful. These rocks have increased velocity and accuracy, so if they let their guard down for just 1 second, the rocks will hit them and it will do lots of damage. Rochelle needs to be careful right now. The tank is getting less and less HP, which makes the tank even stronger.
Again, that's not true at all. Oh my god, tank's landing. Another rock hit is coming in. We have a Hunter, Charger, rock coming in. There's a Boomer, ghosted up. Looking for a hit to get hit together. Another rock going in. Hits going in right now. Looking for a rock. Hunter lands for a second. Charger gets destroyed. Everything gets shut down. The Survivor's going to be looking to kill this tank here right now.
Yeah, this could be it. One more shot. Boom! Headshot. Impulse gets the kill with his Uzi. Impressive work. But the Survivors did take a lot of damage. Even if they made it to the safe room right now, their HP points are definitely not going to be higher than Team Eclipse's.
Survivors really need to push as fast as they can through all these commons. Try to get all the commons behind them. Like
they just need
Team
to
Eclipse
run
did.
through everything. Even if an attack's coming in, just keep holding W.
W is the important thing if you're bleeding and need to make up points. We have a Smoker spawned up on the back, looking for some separation. Spitter also fucking Boomer not landing one. Spitter does get a pull back, but does get cleared. That is the end of that hit. They're going to continue to push. And again, yeah, there is no water slowdown for the Survivors.
Oh, wow. Tactical pause coming out from E5 Dusty. Impressive work with the tactical pause. This team has timed their pause ever so perfectly, because if they do not land this next to hit very well, the Survivors could make it through this very difficult choke point with a lot of HP, and they do not want that to happen. So they need to prepare themselves right now. There is a lot of water slowdown, so if they time their attack correctly and accurately and simultaneously together as one as a team, they will do a lot of damage, and it could be disastrous for Team Papa John.
Yeah, first pause of the game. Hopefully no one's disconnecting or no one's crashing.
Hey, you got beer, right?
Dude, I do. Here.
Okay,
Can you hear this?
Okay. If whatever you have, drink half of that.
No.
Whatever's left.
It's a 24-ounce tall can.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah. I don't drink those sissy apple sugar beers, bro. Okay.
Okay. Drink. Okay, hold on. Okay.
I'm
you
gonna
ready?
take like 3 giant gulps.
Okay, 3 giant.
Yeah.
3? Okay. All right. I'm gonna count, and we're gonna time this attack perfectly. Okay, you ready?
All right, here we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, that was heavy. That was heavy.
All right. Nice attack. Well timed.
Warm me up. Oh, that was a delicious drink. But yeah, so Team Eclipse up with 2,300 points after map 2. That's some serious points going out, especially for a four map campaign. And what are we looking at? We're looking at a as it stands right now, the bonus is at 535 for Team PJs.
The survivors have at least 10 more attacks to go through, and they need to shut each one of those down to get into the health room with as many health points as possible. So they need to be preparing through this pause as much as possible, because I know the infected team definitely is. I know how their minds work, and right now they're drawing on their whiteboard exactly where they want to position themselves and exactly when they want to attack for maximum damage. So the survivors really need to focus hard right now, because if they are not prepared for the infected's attack to unleash, they could be drowning in this next hit, drowning in the swampy waters, and that would not be good for them.
Let's do a roster rundown. We never did that, right? Am I right?
Yeah. You. Okay.
All right. I feel like you're more comfortable with Team Eclipse and who's on Team Eclipse.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You start it off.
Okay. Team Eclipse. I'm going to do a roster rundown on Team Eclipse in this matchup in the EQ tournament. We've got Nagi, Dawkins, Ram Mountain, a.k.a. Ramirez, and Dusty.
Solid lineup. I pretty much
Very
like
good.
all those, especially Nagi. I really love
yes.
Nagi. Yeah, he's
And
really...
if you say his name backwards, it says IGAN. Not many people know that, but...
True, very true. All right, and for Team Better Ingredients, we have Impulse, Lawnmower, Presto, and Lucky Dog 32. Oh, we have the game starting up here.
The unpause has initiated, and the survivors are rushing because they know the infected are waiting on spawns. If they do not get through quick enough, this could be a dangerous attack. Dawkins has got the smoker. He's going to want to get a pullback right now so to set his team up for a really solid hit. But no, the survivors get up onto the hill. That is not good. The infected are going to have a harder time getting some damage points up on this hill. These spawn points are not good. This area favors the survivors very, very much.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna wait a little bit longer. The Hunter, Smoker, Charger is going in. Charger does land for a little bit, but there is a Smoker landing in the back, but really nothing going on right now. Spitter doesn't really land on anything. Survivors are gonna go ahead and make it to the safe room with a pretty respectable health bonus.
It's not bad. It's not as good as Team Eclipse's, but you know what? That is nothing to complain about. They just need to hurry, though, because the infected could throw in one last final willy-nilly attack. If they are not careful, they could get some scratches. Oh, and the scratch goes out on the Lucky Dog from that jockey. I cannot believe it. That just reduced their health bonus by 50 points. If they would have M2'd that jockey, they would have been able to get in there with solid health bonus. But they did not stop that jockey, and look at that. Look at that tiebreaker. Only 7 points. Only 7.
Team PJs is gonna be down here about 1,000 points. Still doable. Hopefully for Team PJs.
How many points is that? 1,000?
It's 1,000.
Okay, I thought you said something else.
It's 1,000. It's doable. Hopefully there might be an early tank. There is a 30% tank. I am not sure where this tank fight is actually going to be taken, or where it's going to spawn, but probably most likely in this big open swampy area. Yeah,
big swampy water.
Yeah.
The survivors are going to be experiencing swamp fever on this map. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Impressive spray going out by Team ECLIP5E. Look at that wall. Wowzers. That gamer right there is surely surprised by whatever he's looking at.
Oh, god damn it. Who is that? I'm not sure who that is.
He's incredibly surprised.
He's incredibly handsome though. I'll tell you that. Especially those eyes, dude.
Wow, looking directly into my soul. The survivors using a tactic I haven't seen in a long time, playing mind games with the infected team. If the infected team sees that spray, they will surely be spooked. That is the ready up the survivors. Team ECLIP5E is pushing out very quickly. They are not giving any cares. Dawkins gets pulled, but he gets the headshot on that smoker. The smoker is dead. That spinner is up top of the charger. Will the charger spit land? No, the charger hits the car. Gets Dawkins, but the spit lands also, so Dawkins is in a pickle right now. Green people taking good damage, but everything else gets killed, and all the other survivors have a lot of HP, so they're going to push forward right now through all these common infected, push through this house, push through the window, push through this door. They're going to close the door behind them. Yes, they did. Dawkins closed the door behind them. Very good job. And now the tank is up in the hands of Lucky Dog.
Lucky Dog is going to go ahead and move to the side. Survivors are going to choose to move up into the open area. Smart for them. Gonna try to land some rocks. Hit's going to be ready to go in. Boomer does get popped though. Let's see if the infected decide to wait for another hit.
Oh, there is a car hittable. I did not know this. If this tank can get this hittable in, this could be dangerous for Team ECLIP5E. If Lucky Dog plays his cards right with this car, this could be bad news bears for the survivors. And wow, this hittable is not working with him. It is hitting every hitbox on this house known to man. And the tank gets a good hit on the car, but he's going to go off to the side to probably try to sneak up behind the survivors. He's going to be very, very quiet. He's going to sneak up real quiet. And the survivors are currently unaware of the current location of the tank. He is hiding by this tree. No, his position's been given away, but the tank is moving into this car. If the survivors are not careful, this car could be an incapacitation, and the tank is pushing in right now.
Tank is deciding to move in, throwing out a rock here. Hit's gonna be up here. Looks like he's gonna play around with the car for a little bit longer here, but I do advise that tank to not stop messing with it. Rocks going out. Looks like Hit's gonna be going in right now. Oh, Tank's just continue deciding to throw rocks. He does get to land one. Charger misses his charge. Oh my God, Tank is just destroyed. It's crazy. It's crazy how slow. It's crazy how fast. I'm sorry, how fast the survivors can move through the water. It's really like the best place to take tanks. Really, just like hang out in the water. You can move as fast as you possibly can want.
Wow. Yeah, and there's a slowdown for the tank, right? So like, oh, Dawkins coming in for the crown, gets the instant kill. Impressive work, getting 174% damage. That is unheard of. I didn't even know that was possible, but Dawkins dishing out the damage. Gets the kill on the boomer, but he's boomed. He cannot see very good. All he can see is green. And there's a charger and a smoker from behind. Gets the charge, but gets killed instantly, so the charge did nothing. And the spitter has nothing to spit on. He gets a free spit on the ground, but the survivors jumped right out of it. No spit damage today.
Team ECLIP5E again has defeated a tank and has great bonus going into this map. They are already 88 or 63% through this map. So it's looking really good. Looks like they're deciding to start a vent and maybe wait for a hit before they go forward. Smoke does go in, does miss. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter still up. Going in right now. Hunter getting skeeted. Jockey cleared, and also the smoker. Survivors are going to go ahead and push through these shacks. Very close to the safe room.
Oh my goodness. The infected attacked, and now the survivors can move through this event unfazed. They are just moving right through here, and the infected are going to have attack up very soon, but the survivors are going to be in a very strong position before that even happens. And look at their health bonus. Ninja, their health bonus is so good.
It's very good right now. It's higher than it's been in the last two maps, and they are almost here at the safe room. Looks like there's going to be one more hit before they have to make it. Hit going in right now. Boomer landing on once. Hunter landing. Charger going in. Looking for a charge. Does land there on Coach, but again, everything's going to be cleared. Still a spitter looking around. Getting cleared by the good old scout, but looks like Survivor's going to go ahead and make it right now. With a total bonus of 806.
They've
Team
got so many
Eclipse looks
health
like they're
points.
just
This is just unheard of.
they're just pulling away. They're just
Yeah,
pulling
they're just
away.
pulling out, dude. There's just so much. There's so much health. I can't believe it. They're pulling out. The Team Eclipse is just dominating right now in this match. Papa John's does just not stand a chance. There is nothing they can possibly do to phase Team Eclipse. They are just brutal. They're brutal, dishing it out, dishing it out.
Team Eclipse is definitely sipping on the cider beers tonight. They're just out there, just destroying.
The spray they used really paid off. It really distracted the other team, and it is really making it more easy. You know what I'm saying? For Team Eclipse to get that health bonus into the safe room. Oh boy! Survivors are pushing out slowly. Unlike Eclipse, they bum rushed out. But this team right here, they are baiting with Rochelle. Rochelle is trying to attract the infected team to come in and attack her while her comrades sit in the safe room and wait for the clears. And now they are slowly starting to push out while Rochelle still continues to jump on this car, blocking all of the spawns in this area. The infected are going to need to work really hard to get some good spawns in here so that they can do some damage. Team Eclipse has their work cut out for them. The Spit is up, hiding behind a wall. Coming through the house, waiting, breaks a window. Will the Spit get a Spit? No, it gets picked off in the house. Poor Dawkins Spitter, unable to do anything, and the other spawns are just still, I don't know what's going on right now. I think they're sacking for the tank.
Looks like they're trying to hit with the tank spawn itself. Maybe they want to keep them in the area of the car. I believe,
exactly
yeah, I think that's what they want to do.
That's exactly what they're doing. They want to push the tank in. Yep, the tank is pushing in right now. Dawkins, aka the tank, is pushing it. Coach gets pulled. He needs to get it clear. The tank is focusing on Ellis. He's got the scout. He does not want that scout to get any chip. Turns around, punches Coach in the face. Coach goes for a trip, and now he's chasing Nick. Goes for the long arm. Wow, gets a sick punch on Nick. And watch out, there is a jockey on Ellis on the bridge, and now a Charger's coming in, and so is a rock, but that rock lands and makes that Charger miss his charge. Dawkins trying to run away now. Initially doing a lot of damage, but now it's getting pushed, and a lot of damage is going out to this tank. So the tank is now going to try to get a car and try to get an end cap, but the survivors are aware of his plan and are running away.
Dawkins is trying to get some lucky hits here on this car. Maybe he can get an end cap, but the survivors are moving very, very fast through that water. That water that just does not slow them down. They're probably going to try to find some ammo, some pills, wait out this tank. Dawkins is at 35%. This could be an easy tank to kill. Let's see if he decides to play it long. He's already at second passive.
Get this car out of this area. Both teams have had so much trouble, and Dawkins is hitting this car. There must be an invisible wall there because it is not working, and Dawkins gives up. He does not want to play with that car anymore. He's like, God, what have I done? I wasted 50% of my rage playing with this car. And now he is committing with no HP. He is sure to die instantly, but he goes for a rock. This might land, but the survivors were ready for it, and the infected have nothing else to give for this tank, and the tank is just going to kind of creep in, but he's sure to die here in a minute, and there he goes. He dies.
Looking for a lucky hit there, but it's not landed. There is still a witch up. Yeah, right up here close. Don't think they're really gonna have a spawn. They do have one spawn up. Let's see if they decide to go on the switch here.
They're playing it safe, Ninja. They're not rushing the witch right now because they know the infected have spawns, and they're being very, very cautious. They're probably going to go for a draw crown because they do not want to take any chances. They want to maintain this health bonus as much as possible. So they're going to come off to the side here. Watch out! There's a jockey on the roof, comes in, gets skated. Papa Preston's killing Mountain, and oh my God, everything else is getting destroyed right now. And top of that, they killed the witch. Impressive work.
Great job clearing the infected for Team PJs, dude. Oh my God, great job. That's exactly what they needed. They still are technically behind on points, but doing a great job clearing that hit.
Nonetheless.
Yes.
I'm gonna reload. You have to lower this bridge.
I'm lowering the bridge.
Heavy breathing going in by
intensely.
Kilatoy.
Hey.
Getting really into this game.
Super in this game. Oh no! The infected just punched the survivor, and now the survivor is having trouble seeing. The Charger and the Hunter are coming in, so is the jockey. The Charger lands on Lucky Dog, getting some sick separation. The Hunter lands on another survivor. There is so much damage going on right now, and the scout cannot get the clears because he's common lock. Wow, really good attack by infected.
Crazy hit. That Charger and Hunter just was relentless, and that jockey was up, just distracting. He was so worried about getting jockeyed. They're a giant pain in the ass. The jockeys are just You're so scared of them. You're so scared of them. But yeah, a lot of damage going out there on the Team PJs. Great job by Eclipse, just getting a lot of damage here near the end of the map.
Yes, very good job. You know, that tank didn't do a tremendous amount of damage, but they can still make up with their SI attacks here. This smoker's coming in. Oh, gets axed. That tongue gets axed. Didn't stand a chance. And now the survivors are going to get to good position. Now the charge comes in, gets killed. The smoker's trying to get another pull, but it gets cleared instantly, and that spitter has nothing to work with. Just spits on the ground, but the survivors avoid it easily, and they're going to push forward right now. There's only one more attack left that this infected team has, and if they do not focus and attack together, they are not going to get much more damage points against these Team Papa John.
Hey, look out!
Looks like they're going to have one more hit before they go in, but they are rushing for the safe room. Boomer's up. Jockey also up as well. Boomer getting that one boom. Jockey going in the back. We have a charger spawned up. Looking for a hit. He does land on the boom guy. We do have a hit going up on Ellis, but it looks like that is going to be the end. We do have a spitter up. Maybe going to look for a spitter block. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and make the safe room here right now.
Wow.
Does get some spit block. We do have a hunter spawned up.
Nice spitter delay. That hunter got skeeted. Dawkins played in that hunter. Got killed instantly. Could not stand a chance against the survivor team. Impressive skeet action by the survivors.
We have gone from a 1,000-point lead to now a 1,400-point lead. It is still technically possible. Technically possible for Team PJs to.
I don't. That's 1,400 points. Ninja, I don't think that's even possible on this map.
It is mathematically possible, sir.
Mathematically impossible, you say? It's exactly what my hunches were telling me.
It's mathematically possible. If the tank
Mathematically
wipes,
possible or impossible?
It's possible. It's very possible.
It's actually possible.
There is a 1,600 point possibility.
No.
Okay. Okay. On top of the distance,
is what they could get.
Yes.
But all they have to. Okay.
With the distance,
the infected do enough damage points on the first couple hits, then that's it. Basically,
yeah, that's it.
They'd have
that's
to
it.
not take any damage throughout the entire event.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So mathematically possible, but
unrealistic.
Humanly possible? That's another question.
Let's go ahead and look at the sprays inside this safe room. Looks like no sprays have gone up. Thank God, I was worried about seeing that handsome man again.
Sprays to give themselves an advantage. I don't see the sprays being used by Team Eclipse. They've unleashed the sprays. The distraction sprays have been activated. That is bad news for the infected team. They need to not focus on those sprays right now. And the survivors are coming out. Instant kill on that boomer. Impressive skeet by the survivors. And the charger and the smoker are trying to get in here. Dawkins gets a huge charge separation, taking a good amount of damage, but the survivors clear everything pretty quickly. And that is, you know, unless they kill the survivors right now, mathematically they cannot win.
It's still mathematically possible, though. Regardless of what you say.
200 points, they mathematically cannot do it.
There is a chance, as of right now, that Team PJs will come back, but yeah, it's looking like Team Eclipse is gonna get the win here.
So, okay, these infected attacks need to be devastating, aka they need to wipe them right now if they want to stand a chance to make this map.
Hits going in. Charger getting some punches on the hunted guy and the boom guy, but the tank is up. Survivors are deciding to push through the commons, trying to get some chip on this tank. This tank is going to be caught off guard a little bit. Does land a rock on Rochelle, is deciding to get out of the way. Survivors are trying to get as much chip as they can on this tank. Tank is deciding to go in. This is not good for the infected. I don't know, man.
They know if they don't get more HP bonuses, that Team Papa John's could make the 1,600 point comeback. Now the tank's pushing the Team Eclipse back. Team Eclipse is running backwards, and they are going to go backwards.
Search these houses.
And the tank's climbing the building. Where is this? The smoker. And that.
No. The hit is down right now. Papa Presto is looking for some rocks, some lucky rocks here, but he is about to be surrounded. He's about to get chipped down right now, or he's going to hopefully get a hit on Ellis, but does not get the hit he wants.
No, that is not pepperoni pizza at all. That's pineapple pizza. Tia, Presto, Papa Presto, almost dead. Double charge, leading into the punch. The tank's gonna get some serious damage right now. That doubled Survivor with that double boom. That is gonna be 2 end caps for sure. No, it's not. That Survivor got out of there just in time. But the proxy boom. This tank is still beating up on one Survivor, whether the rest of the Survivors are battling a common horde. This horde is not good. This tank can still dish out a ton of damage. If I was this tank, I would run right now because he is about to be killed. No, here comes Dawkins, gets the kill, saves Nagi from incapacitation.
Very, very close. Maybe if that tank wasn't so chipped so much in the beginning, they could have actually done something with that. But yeah, that was a great hit, that double charge. Almost 2 end caps there with the boom going out. That was crazy. That was their chance, but they just could not.
It was their only chance. And the math is now proving in favor of Team Eclipse. Because
it is impossible. Yes. Yes, sir.
No. The math?
It's possible. Still possible, yeah, it's still possible. They need to wipe him right now.
Serious quad cap right now.
Reloading.
Okay, so 1600. Okay, they got the Survivors have another 100 points, and if they can make another 100 points, there's no way that Team Papa John's can win at this point.
That's not their name, okay? Jesus
it is. Look at Presto's name. It even has Papa in his name. It is definitely Papa John.
His real name is John in real life too. That's crazy.
No way, dude.
I made that up.
Oh.
Go up the scaffolding.
Infected could get a really sick hit right here. Nope, they're going to wait for the drop down.
Decide
Are they going to wait for the
wait.
They are definitely waiting for the drop down. Ninja, they have a spitter and a charger. They are oh, here comes the hit. Team Eclipse needs to watch out because this spin damage is going to be tremendous.
That spit damage was pretty tremendous.
Get up.
Pretty good. They got an incap out of it. Am I right?
Damage point.
Thanks.
But yeah, they have 3 bleeding technically. They do have 2 technical bonus, health bonus.
Are they bleeding out, or are they actually bleeding
They
out?
they technically
there needs to be a definitive answer. they're either bleeding out or they're not.
they're technically bleeding out right now.
Technically, there's 2 incaps right now, but give or take a few.
Charger needs to be cleared here right now. They have 2 down, looking for the pickup. We need Ellis to come up here and help. Wow, we have 1 more to get picked up. Hordes all over the place. This event's pretty intense with the Horde. It looks like they're gonna go decide to take.
They've won at this point.
Technically, they have won at this point.
Mathematically, they have won the game.
Mathematically, they have won the game as well. So I guess that's GG to Team Eclipse.
Technically, they have won.
They mathematically are bleeding out.
Technically, they still are.
Oh wow! Great spit charge going out.
On the field. Holy! No, there's not. Wait, Rochelle jumped on top of the railing and avoided the incapacitation. That is impressive.
Yeah, the technically incapacitation she would have had.
Technically avoided the incapacitation, and mathematically are still alive.
Oh my god, this has been a fun game to cast either way. Looks like they're gonna go out to get the last set of pills. We have Rochelle down by herself on the 2nd level. Boom going out, missing his boom. Jockey's still up on the top, probably just trying to wait. Oh, a charge coming in, missing his charge.
Wow.
Rochelle is dead. We have
Rochelle is dead, and that jockey landed on Coach's head. That was an impressive DP jockey. Didn't you see that?
It was so mathematically accurate on the grid of the map, dude. It was so good.
Technically, if you don't consider maps 1 through 3, technically they could still win. The math checks out.
It does check out.
I did the math twice.
Ammo here.
Oh, nice boomer pop going out there by Dusty. But yeah.
Everything's kind of gone downhill at this point.
I believe there's some differences with Promod and EQ. Apparently, you know, there's 2 tank spawns in this map.
There is.
Or well, there's 3 technically. There's the early one and there's 2 more, right?
3?
Yeah, there's 2 tank spawns normally in the finale of.
So wait, there's 1 at the beginning and 2 in the finale?
Yes. I'm
There's
sorry.
that many tanks.
There's 3 tanks total in the finale, in this
3,
finale.
including the first one.
But ProMod decides to take the early second tank, and EQ decides to take the later of the tank spawns. There's like
So you're
2
saying
main
there's 3
events.
tanks in total on this map altogether.
Typically, or there could be, like if you're in vanilla, you know, there's a chance that you can have a tank sometimes. Well, there's a chance to have a tank like they did normally, like we have in EQ and in ProMod. But then additionally, there's two tanks once they get to this area. But in ProMod, it's the first tank, and in EQ, it's the second tank.
So
FYI.
So there's 3 tanks.
There's not 3 tanks in EQ. There's only 2, and there's only
only
2, and there's only 2 in ProMod. But in
So
vanilla,
there's one, so
there's a
there's
chance
only
of
one
3
more?
for sure too.
So wait, there's 2 tanks?
There's 2 tanks, but they've already had one, so this is the second tank.
So this is okay, so including the first one, this is the second tank.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a chance of 3, like if it was in vanilla. I don't know.
So there's 3 tanks.
There's no 3 tanks. There's no 3 tanks. In vanilla, there's a
vanilla.
chance of 3. Do you know what I'm saying, or are you trolling me now?
I don't.
Okay.
I forgot what. What?
There's 2 tanks once you start the event, like the final event. When you hit the radio in vanilla, there's 2
So
tanks.
when you hit the event, there's 3 tanks.
There's I hate you so much. I'm done. Where's my face? I want to look at that face. Alright, so total 41-16 going out in the hands of Eclipse.
I thought you were gonna say 41 tanks.
41 tanks
know why.
spawning up total in Swamp
bit.
Fever in
Is
this
that
tournament.
Is that technically 3
Mathematically
tanks?
correct. That is mathematically
The
correct.
math doesn't check out.
Oh my god.
I lost everything. This map. Oh, I lost everything.
I'm gonna post my bedtime.
You're gonna post your bedtime?
It's my bedtime tonight.
What's your bedtime?
You see it? I just put it in chat.
That's your bedtime?
Yeah.
That's not a. Do you mean the time that you go to bed?
Yeah, that's when I'm going to bed tonight.
That is face o'clock.
That is face o'clock.
Look at all these sprays.
Look at that avatar, or look at that spray on the outside. Great sprays going out on both teams today.
Both teams really dishing out the spray. How did that charger get in the tree? What is this strategy? I've never seen it before. The charger came from the tree.
I did
Didn't
not
land,
see
though,
it.
but a single boom got out. That's impressive. A single boom. Nice job. Hold on. Let me clapping for that single boom.
Is that a one-handed clap I hear?
So, how did you know? It's a one-handed clap.
I figured you were talking with the other one.
You're right. The math checks out.
Oh.
Look out!
Mathematician ninja over here.
There might be supplies.
Math
in these
ninja.
Oh, come on!
This summer comes a movie about a man. It's a ninja with numbers.
I want to see it, dude. I'm so into it. Tank is in the hands of none other than IGAN. If you were to say it backwards, Nagi. Survivors are not pushing like the other team decided to do. They're going to decide to move back. Nagi is going to go ahead and push up with his tank. There is going to be a hit up right now. Survivors are deciding to take it here for the time being. What do you think?
This tank, played by Nagi, is pushing in with his spawns. He's trying to get an attack that will kill the survivors. What will the survivors do?
I can't. Survivors are deciding to move back. I feel like that's the safest spot for them. But the tank
But
again.
could it be? Or couldn't it be?
Tank is deciding to get his hittable in for
Did he get the
possible
hittable
in caps.
The tank is trying to get this log in, but the log is out of play. The tank is going to push in, but he's taking so much damage. Will Nagi even land a punch? Right now, it's not looking like that, but he's going to go for the tricky hit. He goes for the tricky hit, but he misses. The survivors are sure to kill everything. Lucky Dog gets pulled, though. There is a good separation for Lucky Dog, but he gets cleared. The tank is going to go for a desperation rock. The tank is by himself, and he's facing 4 survivors. Goes for a jump punch, but misses, and that is it. Lucky Dog, the only one to take a little bit of damage from that smoker, but the survivors slayed that tank effortlessly.
I figured out exactly what the ending score is going to be. I'm gonna type it in chat right now.
You got the math? Let's see what you got. Ah, impressive. I was thinking it was going to be this person.
Down the street.
Yeah, looks like we're both on the same page then.
Impressive tractor charge. Wow, that's spawned on the tractor. Dawkins was playing the charger and he spawned on top of that tractor. Wow, if I were the survivor team, I would have not have seen that coming at all. There's no way I could have predicted that.
Looks like the
surprised that
survivors
more damage was not dished out.
Looks like the survivors are going to be able to get through this hit here. I think it's pretty dangerous. I can't believe the other team decided to attack on the inside.
The survivors are just plowing through the final map. They are flexing their muscles right now and really doing a great job.
The survivors are a snowplow, and this map is the snow, and they're just plowing through it. But yeah, there is a one boom going out, but the survivors are going to go ahead and start this event. Commons trickling in. Maybe they'll get some mediocre damage here.
Yeah, this is mediocre damage for sure. The survivors have lots of health bonus. The survivors could win at this point if they don't take any more damage.
We're out of plan.
That is not
more
true.
point of damage
They cannot mathematically win this map. So
there's no math in the world that could help them if they take another damage point. I'm watching the math right now. Hunter's coming in for the DP. Will he? Nope, killed. Charger comes in for the DP as well. Nope, killed. Spitter goes for the free spit.
and the jockey gets cleared as well.
Did that punch? Oh, and they lost points. That's it. They lost.
Reloading.
Hey, watch out!
Reloading here.
Bill's here.
Let's have a moment of silence for Team Papa John.
I feel like that's probably going to be the more accurate final scoring.
Is that the final math?
Yeah, I think so. Smoker going in, Jockey going in as well. Boomer looking for a boom, not landing. Jockey landing for a moment. We have a Charger scratch going out with the Smoker getting some ticks of damage on Lucky Dog. Some damage going out.
Reloading.
Great hit on the infected team, but
Great hit.
I feel like the toxic apples are hitting Killatoy very strong right now. Kind of like Team Eclipse hit Papa John's
hit
today.
Papa John's.
Yep.
They threw it's like, okay, picture this. You buy a pizza from the food place, and then you and your friends take it out of the box and throw it in the air, and then simultaneously punch it in the center. That's what happened in this game today.
Another hit going out. Jockey getting some spit in the spit. Charger getting destroyed. Spitter looking for some scratches. Getting some ticks of damage on Lucky Dog.
Really good.
That's going to be the end of that hit.
Really,
I'm not sure
really good.
when this tank
good.
spawns, but maybe Killatoy, do you have some insight on when this tank's going to spawn?
Well, if I remember correctly, there's going to be 3 tanks.
Yes. There's 3 tanks. That means there's 2 more coming up in this
Math
map.
checks out. The math wizard informed me prior to this round. going to be 3 tanks spawned.
Smoker spawned up, looking for an interesting pull on top of this bush over here. Hunter going in for looking for a DP, gets skeeted. Boom landing, Charger getting destroyed, nothing landing there.
No.
And I am assuming that this tank's gonna spawn after this second event.
There it is.
This tank? No.
No.
Reloading.
There's
Reloading here.
no, there's monster attack though.
Gotta reload.
You know, I think I. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
there's a tank.
Ammo here.
You know that feeling?
More than a feeling. Tank
I
is
forgot
in
where
the
I am.
hands of Dawkins, looking for some more damage than he had previously.
I don't.
There is a
Where?
hit up. He's looking for some rocks. Still at 90% frustration. Hits going in right now. Charger up. Hunter landing on someone. Sorry, I can't see right now. But Dawkins decided to get on the roof of the plantation house. 2 survivors bleeding. Looking for some rocks. Survivors are going to decide to LOS this tank underneath the plantation house. It's down to 15%. Looks like it's going to be going to second pass. Yes, it is on second pass. Survivors are going to probably move out here to get this next hit that's going on. Yes, sir.
I think I've drank more drink than I should have drank.
Are you feeling sick? Sicky poop?
No.
But yeah, Dawkins is deciding to move in his tank. The hit is up. We have a smoker, jockey, charger. Waiting for Dawkins to maybe get a corner. Kind of waiting to go in. Jockey lands for a second. Charger gets a double charge with the smoker landing.
If he climbs up that ladder, he can escape. He's going for it. Rochelle needs to watch out because here comes the sneaky tank. Gets a punch on the Ellis. Ellis gets punched, gets another punch on Endcap. He's going after Rochelle. He's going to get the curve rack. The curve rack does not land because he hits a tree. There's 3 trees there. And he's going to go for another sneaky punch, but he gets killed instantly. Oh, that tank was dishing out good damage, but then gets killed.
Great damage. That hit was really perfect. They were just waiting, and Dawkins delivered. We had the double charge too. The support did a great job supporting his tank. A lot of damage going out from where they were standing right before that tank. But looks like this is going to be the end of the map. It's crazy. They defeated the tank, and now it started the explosion, and they're gonna go towards the boat. Dawkins looking for a smoke in the back. Does land, but looks like everything is dead. Survivors are going to have their chance to make it to the boat. So apparently they are going to win one of the 4 maps. Win one of the 4 maps. Going out in the hands of Team PJs. Good game, very entertaining. Great job to both teams. Eclipse is going to get the win with a final score of 41-16 to a final score of 33-23. It was a great game. It was really fun. I enjoyed casting it. Killatoy, you're an animal. You're an absolute animal. Really appreciate you coming out. It appears Killatoy might be AFK, drinking and whatnot. I don't know, maybe peeing. I'm not really sure. Killatoy, are you alive, sir? Not sure if he's alive. But anyways, I wanted to thank everyone for coming out and watching this match. I had a lot of fun time. Killatoy is an animal. I am terrible at it, but I appreciate everyone watching the match. I will go ahead and upload this to YouTube, and hopefully it'll get some more views. But again, thank you so much. This was the EQ4 match between Team Eclipse and Better Pizza. Oh, there you are.
I'm here. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, the game is over.
Are you still gonna be streaming?
I'm gonna host. I'm probably gonna stream later, but I'm gonna go ahead and host Kiss Me, so he can. 'Cause he's doing another
cool. I'm gonna
EQ
get some
match.
pizza then, because I need something to absorb all of this alcohol.
You sound really sober to me. I don't know what.
Yeah, no,
What your deal is.
God, I'm too far.
But please continue those lovely faces everywhere you go. I hope you guys enjoyed those faces. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following me, please give me a follow. I'd much appreciate that. Killatoy also streams, or he used to stream. Are you going to stream anytime
I
soon?
don't really stream.
Okay.
Don't follow me. It's not good for you.
But yeah, congratulations to Team Eclipse on their win over Better Pizza. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for Killatoy and myself. Do you have anything else to say, Killatoy, before
I straight up drunk myself stupid. I've lost everything. I no more words. I can't mathematically say things anymore.
No, mathematically. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and host Kiss Me. He is streaming Team Table Flips game, and I'm not sure.
Ooh, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tune into that as well. But thank you everyone for hanging out. We'll see you again. I'll probably be streaming myself here in as soon as that game's over. But thank you and good night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a great night. Killatoy out. Ninja out.
Ninja Killatoy out.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Nerds.
Bye.